Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is another video in the series of the things that narcissistic people say, why they say these things, what it does to us and what we can do about it. This video is when a narcissist comes at you with things such as, "That never happened." Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with in your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you overcome narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. So when it comes to people saying that never happened, you can deal with people who have 9 of the criteria and who are on the narcissist personality disorder, who enjoy rewriting history so that they don't have to accept responsibility for their behaviour, so they can avoid taking accountability for their behaviour. You can have people with 1 or 2 traits of narcissism who've made a mistake and don't want to be shown up for the mistake they've made, so they want to gaslight your reality. And you can have people who have just genuinely forgotten and, well, that never happened, and that's just one of those things. The main thing to look out for is, do they repeatedly do this, or is it a one-off? Are they willing to communicate with you, or are they repeatedly trying to gaslight you? Are they repeatedly trying to bring you down? Narcissistic people will come at you with things such as, "That never happened. It's all in your head. You imagine things. You always twist things round. You're losing your memory. You're losing your mind. You're going crazy. You need a mental evaluation." They're always going to project out onto you to escape any consequences for their actions. A narcissist feels entitled to do as they please, and they have a lack of empathy to care for who they hurt, with a willingness to exploit people. If they see something that they want, they are just going to take it in that moment, and then they'll deal with any consequences afterwards by saying, "I never did that. I never said that. That never happened. You're imagining things," so that they don't have to be held accountable for their very own behaviour. It's very, very confusing when you know that something did happen, when you know that they did say something and you can't communicate this with them. It's irritating, it's annoying, it's frustrating, it's confusing, it's draining, and it gets at you. Now, some narcissists will do this purposefully to get at you because you've pointed something out they did or something out they said that perhaps they shouldn't have done or they shouldn't have said. So they're going to go, "I never said that. I never did that." And then they want to push your buttons. They want to get you going. They want to get you on the defensive so that you're explaining and rationalizing yourself to them so that they can then claim that you're the irrational one, so that they can then pin everything on you to distract you from the things they're doing to you, because then you're focusing on how you've been taken to a place where you no longer are yourself, a place you don't like to be. They know how to bring out the worst in you, and because you are aware of your behaviour, you then end up questioning yourself and not them. We have to remember, we cannot rationalise with irrational people, because when we try, we are going to be the ones left feeling irrational, and they're going to use our irrational feelings against us to rationalise their behaviour to us, so that they can get away with the things they're doing to us, slowly taking our reality away from us, slowly taking away who we are without us even realising. When it comes to dealing with a narcissist, the best way to deal with a narcissist is don't deal with them. Go, no contact, leave them to go and live their life. If you love somebody, they say set them free. So if you love a narcissist who's distorting your reality, set them free and set yourself free at the same time. If you cannot go no contact with them, the next best approach is limited contact and grey rock. Recognize what they are doing. Recognize the game they are playing. Do not take it personally. Narcissists are very envious people. So you could have given them a cutting off a plant that they really loved because their mother really loved their plant, and you've got this plant in your garden, so you give them a cutting. They go and grow it. They come to you, see yours and say, oh, yours hasn't got as many flowers as mine, because to them they always have to do one better. They always have to twist it. So you can turn around and say to them, well, no, it hasn't, because I cut it back last year. It never flowers as well after I've trimmed it. Oh, well, you must have trimmed it at the wrong time. Well, when are you supposed to trim it? After it's flowered. That's when I trimmed it. Oh, well, I might as well go home now, hadn't I? I know when I'm not wanted. They're going to instantly, if they can't win the conversation, if they can't bring you down, they're going to then turn it onto a guilt trip. They're going to accuse you of accusing them on the things they've actually done to you, and then they're going to say that you're the one that's twisting everything around when they're the ones that's twisted everything around on you. So you need to recognize their behavior, recognize what they are doing to you, stay in your reality. Sometimes you might just need to close your eyes, shut off from the world, listen to the sounds that you can hear, and empty the thoughts out of your mind. And if you do this in front of a narcissist, they're already wanting to drive you crazy. They already think you're crazy. So who cares what they think when you sit there and they're coming at you and you just switch off and just calm yourself right back down from what they're provoking within you, so that you can respond to them in a healthy manner. Either stick to your point of view or leave them to it. With narcissists, you have to be careful not to escalate it. You know the kind of person you're dealing with, and you have some idea of the extent they will take things to. With some, you're best off just letting them be wrong and carrying on with your day, staying in your present, knowing your reality, and learning to take yourself into your present, not letting them impact your emotions, not letting them pull on your emotions, helps you handle your state of mind around them. It helps you handle your stress levels around them. It is a learning curve, as a narcissist will have programmed your emotions to suit themselves so that they can get away with their behavior. So learning to stay true to you is a learning curve. However, it is worth it. When somebody says to you, that never happened, or I never said that, when you know full well that happened, when you know full well they said that, that's your warning that this person is either forgetful or they're trying to exploit you. They said something or they did something that hurt you, or they made a promise to you to get their needs met in the present. That is your warning. Just guard your emotions around that person. If they do it again, this is your lesson that is who they are as a person, and it's time to step away. And if you don't step away and they do it again, they are taking advantage of you. It's not easy when we don't understand gaslighting. It's not easy when we don't understand what these people are doing to us. It's not easy when it's people who raised us, that we care about, our partners, people that we created hopes and dreams with. It's not easy to walk away. However, staying with them makes life hard. Making the hard choice of walking away from them will make your life so much easier. Yes, with narcissists, once you start to step away, all hell can seem to break loose. It is worth it. Stay in your reality. Find your coping strategies. If you found the coping mechanisms to survive the relationship, you will find the coping mechanisms to survive the recovery. If anyone has any thoughts on the video, please do add it into the comments. If anyone has any thoughts on narcissists saying that never happened, I never said that, please also add those into the comments for people reading through. You never know who you might help. Thank you very much for listening. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.